These fashion items I've worn from anywhere between 5 to 10 years. They've survived trends, closet cleanouts, even my style changing throughout the years. And I've since then have purchased updated versions, which I'll explain what exactly, why I did that. Whether you're petite, trend conscious, or just want to shop smarter, I wanted to share with you guys what has really been great for my wardrobe for, again, nearly a decade. So let's get started with the first point, which you're probably thinking I'm going to say a basic white t-shirt, blue pair of jeans. No, actually. And neither of those things are in this video. Even though I did actually have been wearing those for nearly a decade. Rompers. You guys, I didn't realize how long I've been wearing rompers for until I was really looking back at videos and pictures of myself. I've been wearing rompers for a decade. Yes, I wear different silhouettes and styles now, but just that wardrobe piece has been my go-to and has lasted in my style. My favorite ones are to get from Abercrombie because they make petite friendly ones. They come in petite. I've shared many throughout the years here on my channel. I actually still have those in my wardrobe. Several years ago I purchased their utility styles. I still wear them to this day. I've recently just worn one I think a couple days ago, and I purchased some of their newer ones for this year. I love it because they're just one piece, super petite friendly and flattering. Quality is amazing. And it's just an instant, very chic and polished outfit because it's all monochrome. You just accessorize it really well. Little black dresses. So just a mini black dress. I loved the wrap styles, I think like 8 years ago. I have always loved a short mini black dress, and throughout the years I've kind of just started figuring out what I like more, what I don't like about a little black dress, and I look for certain silhouettes and styles. Sometimes I like them to be really floofy and girly, and sometimes I want really crisp, clean lines, and I'll pick different silhouettes for different seasons of the year, for example. So for example, for spring, summer, I would like to have maybe something flowy, maybe a little bit looser and relaxed, mini style, again, maybe a little bit of a puff sleeve, but I also love very structured, clean lines, minimal and tailored. I do enjoy the fit and flare style, and I've noticed that's what's been in my closet for a decade plus, honestly. There are certain elements in the wardrobe piece that I feel like do get outdated over time, but essentially just LBD little black dress is something that has stayed in my wardrobe for nearly a decade. You guys can probably guess this one, but trench coats. Oh my goodness. I've been wearing this, and actually you guys, let me point out, throughout the years I've been doing YouTube, I've been doing YouTube for 5 years, and honestly this creative outlet has really helped me discover my personal style, what I like, what I don't like. It's really, really fun. One thing I figured out that I love for my wardrobe are trench coats. Since then, what updates I've made to trench coats is I like the long length. I will also buy into some like more trendy trench coats, but essentially I've definitely invested into longer classic lengths and specific colors, so like the khaki color, and I look for lengths that are below my calf. Those are my favorite for styling. I feel like they're very easy and effortless, and they provide an outfit a lot of drama, and I can wear something so simple underneath. I add like a longer length and it creates a more dramatic look, I feel like, but still in a very elegant and stylish way. And then I've recently discovered, I've been trying out, since actually already a couple years now, crop trench coats. I love those. I already collected like a couple different colors. I think they're wonderful for petite. Next up are ballet flats. I love these, and I can't quite pinpoint how long these lasted in my wardrobe, but it's gotta have been at least 5 years, more than that actually, because actually my first pair of ballet flats, you'll never guess, was a pair of pink ballet flats that I got from Clark's probably 8 years ago. I think I still have them in my wardrobe. I just can't get rid of them because they're my first, just like more expensive, one of my first more expensive purchases I made, and it was something I was so excited about. I was like, this is so timeless and classic. But what I would change about that is I probably wouldn't have picked out pink because that is not as versatile, okay? And it's clearly not what I wear too often. So what I would change is I would just pick a neutral color. So I since then learned to get like the beige and black like cap toe combination, or I have like the cream and black like sling back style. I have pumped versions. And then ballet flats, I also have like the ones with the bow I got from Quince that are slightly pointed. I have that in brown and black. I have a pretty good collection now that I really enjoy wearing. So nonetheless, yes, I would have chosen a different color, what I know now, but it did spark that aha moment in me that made me realize I'm really drawn to classic pieces. Next thing are girly blouses, eyelet, ruffles, crochet. Oh my goodness, I've already collected quite a few in my wardrobe for different seasons of the year, and I love them all. I've invested into some from Sezon. I found some inexpensive ones from like H&M, Easy Clothes. I've purchased a few from Petite Studio. I've got a pretty good collection now, and when I was looking at photos of myself 5 to 10 years ago, one thing I noticed, I was very drawn to dressy tops, like dressy blouses, because a lot of times my bottoms were simple, and a lot of times I also didn't necessarily want to wear a simple top because my outfit felt a little plain. On some occasions I didn't really want to put on too many layers on my body, so a dressy blouse is something I was really drawn towards because it could just elevate my outfit by just having one layer on, and that's why I really liked it at the time, and I still love it to this day. Next up are stripes. I have been wearing stripes for years and years and years. The ones I used to wear before are just regular, just short sleeve t-shirts. Now since then I purchased them in knits. Now I have them in like a basic form but a little bit elevated in a different fabric. I've splurged on ones from Sezon. I've got inexpensive versions from Abercrombie. I have different colorways now. I have beige, white, navy white, black, white, brown, white, like all of the color combinations you can probably almost think of. It's something that's just really fun for me to have and really easy to incorporate in any season of the year, and so that's why I picked them up in different fabrics, different sleeve lengths. They've been well worth it. I wear them, I love them. If you like stripes, it's nice having different styles or at least different fabrics, so ones that will go great for fall winter, and then lighter options that will go for spring summer. Then the next thing are straw bags. Now the straw bag that I used to wear is the circular one. Can I tell you, is not very practical. It's just honestly just for looks. You literally cannot fit anything comfortably in there. As soon as you open it, it'll just fall out, just because of the design, at least with this one that I had. Purchasing this, at least it was inexpensive, but purchasing it sparked again that aha moment that I really like this style of a bag, this texture for spring and summer. So then I started looking into more classic and timeless looking options, more expensive looking options. So I came across Mango, and you know, I've been sharing their straw bags for years. I got a larger one, I got two smaller ones, I found a newer one from Shopbop. So I'm picking more timeless, minimal designs now. Next one, I kind of touched on this, but it's long outerwear. So I was talking about this with a trench coat, but this doesn't just go with trench coats. It goes with wool coats as well for fall and winter. It's probably one of the newer silhouettes that I have started incorporating more and more. It's probably like 3.5 years I've been wearing a long length like this. But what sparked that aha moment for me is like, okay, how can petites wear longer dresses but not longer outerwear pieces? Because you're essentially creating a very similar silhouette. Make sure it's not too oversized. So it's a long length, but it's scaled down for petite. Then as far as what I'm wearing underneath, I just make sure it's all petite friendly and balanced. It's just whatever I feel great in, right? And then I since then learned certain ways to style a longer piece worked out really well for me. I would say 70% of the time I'm wearing a long outerwear piece when I am wearing an outerwear piece. It has been amazing. I'm so glad I changed my mind on that. And then the last thing I want to touch on are white sneakers. The one thing I would change about white sneakers then versus now is that I would have saved up money to purchase a better quality pair, because while I did get away with like $30 versions of white sneakers, if you compare them to $100 sneakers, $150 sneakers, which I know is steep, you notice the difference. Like the stitching is better, the construction is better, they're more comfortable usually. The white, the color looks so much better in the more expensive version, because the cheaper ones I found to be like very stark white, and it made it look a lot cheaper. It also didn't last as long. So, and considering how much I wore them as well, again, that purchase was still a really good purchase because it sparked that aha moment for me that like, okay, I wear this a lot. Let's look at more expensive options, maybe something better quality, maybe something that has more of a designer look. Invest into that. So since then I got beige sneakers, which I've had for several years in my wardrobe now, and so worth the investment, you guys. I wear them so much. This video gave you some inspiration to invest into pieces that will actually last you long term. Now again, this is just based on my personal style, what I've learned and what I like for myself. It's definitely gonna be different for you. Maybe some things I mentioned are for you and some things maybe not. So just take what applied to you, leave the rest. I really hope you guys got some value out of this one. Recently, I did a video actually opposite to this one that I think you'll really like. So it's clothing items I don't wear anymore as a petite. It's a really good video. I think you'll really enjoy it and get some maybe entertainment value out of it, some inspiration, save money on certain pieces maybe you were thinking of buying. But don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and I'm going to link that video right here for you guys to watch. So I'll see you here. Bye!